Well, we're out in the snow today, and it's a bit of a different kind of camping. We're at Mew Lake in Algonquin, and we're staying at a drive-in site. I decided that for the first time solo winter camping, that I would do a drive-in to make sure that I can actually do this by myself. I've been twice with Derek, once in the middle of a swamp, and once in the Queen Elizabeth II Provincial Park. But today we're doing Mew Lake, and it's getting a little bit long in the tooth in the day. It's just after 2. I got away a little bit late, which never happens. But anyway, we got the body of the tent up, and we're just going to attack the stove. I got some tent pegs from Mac, and I wanted the 10-inch steel ones, but they were out of stock. So I had to settle for these, and I can tell you, they're no good. I haven't camped at a drive-in campsite since I was probably 18 years old. The last time I think was Sandbanks. So that would be 34 years ago. And we got kicked out because the company that we were with, who had actually reserved the site, were absolutely masterpieces and were not following the rules. So that was my last experience at a drive-in campsite. And now that I'm older and wiser, we're going to try it a different way. 10 by 10 cotton duck cotton house. And we're just about to haul the stove in here. It's about as spacious as I remember with Derek. That's the 2 occasions that we went out are actually unreleased footage, which will be coming soon. It was originally edited on Shotcut, which is basically like using Linux. Take all that footage and transfer it into DaVinci, and maybe we can make a go of it and have a couple more winter camp videos, because those were fun trips. It is Christmas Day. Oh, that's the other thing. Otter Hill Adventure Co. Winter Camping Christmas Edition, or Yule, the Sabbath. If you've ever wondered what 10 bags of wood looks like, it looks like this. I was going to segment it and do a couple bags at a time so that I could gauge how much I was burning, but it's going to be cold tonight, and I don't think I'll have any problem going through that. It was $10 a bag, so that's $100 of wood. But it's hardwood, and I have kindling, and I'm just kind of puttering around this site here, kind of doing my thing. It's a very different camp. I'm having trouble getting used to this kind of glamping experience. But so I brought all my fancy gear, but then when I was working out of the back of the truck, I found this onesie work overall thing from the cottage days. So I just put that on instead. It's got a few tears. A couple of the buttons are rusted out. And I think I found a couple of spider egg deposits. So hopefully those don't hatch while I'm asleep. But anyway, yeah, old school. Can't beat the view. Other than a bit of chattering across the lake. The deadening effect of the snow on sound is a welcome change. The noise floor just drops. It's euphoric, is what it is for me. Whew. Okay, settling into it. We got to get to a few more chores. And there's our setup. Gonna get a fire started, cook some victuals. Got the sleeping area sort of sorted out. And the gear area, food and water, stove, wood, hangy stuff, opened the vent. I'm not sure if I should have done that or not, but this is so much fun. Plant-based baby bell. I love baby bell. And I love making stuff out of the wax from the baby bell. Random gremlin. Rawr. Okay, so we're doing dinner. Sausages, plant-based sausages, Beyond Meat. Daya plant-based cheese. Dairyless buns, vegan mayo, and Dijon. Well, it's sausage on a bun tonight. It's a little bit of a mess, but this one's a little better. A little bit more of a sausage dog bun thing. Okay, so I'm preparing for bed here. Here's the temperature. Good morning. Well, I had to wake up a few times to stoke the stove and relight it. I actually slept in a little bit. I was pretty tuckered. Just got the fire going again. And it's 5 degrees. Even with the stove having gone out, but it's apparently -6 outside, or feels like -8. Well, this sure isn't like the thunder boxes I'm used to, or pooping in snow holes in the winter. Kind of hope this is open, but doesn't look like anyone else has been here, so let's just check it out. Oh. Whew. Smells high. This is a little disconcerting. It looks like something got in here and tried to scratch its way out. Egad. Well, gonna get on morning coffee, and instead of Old Faithful, my Steel GSI, I decided to bring the Jetboil. Derek says I don't use it enough, so let's see how fast the boil jets. Gonna get on breakfast and try and get out and do something outside here. Just a slow go this morning, but we're going to do some plant-based eggs, just egg in an omelet, plant-based bacon with mushrooms, and vegan cheese, cheddar cheese. Yum. It's pretty good. That didn't take any time at all. Neat thing about the jet boil, hopefully you can see it. These spines on the side, they turn red as the water heats up. Kind of a neat feature. Oh, coffee, I love you. Make your bed when you're camping. I always think it's nice to have a made bed. So you can come back to a nice, clean area. Got the mushrooms on. Cutting up some cheese. We'll see how we do with this omelet here. Someone is used to feeding you. You are not shy at all. Sizzly goodness. And there's the finished product. Let's smash this. looking for the Madawaska River Falls. And I went the other way, and it just didn't seem like I was going the right way. So I decided to follow my ears. And I think I hear it right down there. Let's go check it out. So we're staying in a 10 by 10 Esker Classic hot tent, and it's accompanied by the Esker Ontario stainless steel stove with the 35.5 liter cook box. And the steel shelves. This is only my third outing, and I knew this was going to happen because I was warned about it, but the corrosion, which is interesting because it was stored properly, and I guess that's just the way it goes with Esker stoves, or with stainless steel stoves. You know what I was thinking is I need one of those fans that it's heat activated. If anyone knows of a good brand that they've had success with, please let me know. It'd be appreciated, because that would make all the difference in here, just to get the air moving. Sometimes it's just a bit stale feeling, even though the cotton duck is breathable. So yeah, chime in the comments. I gotta say, this is the best plant-based butter that I've ever seen. Courtesy of Diana. Okay, frying up some mushrooms. Got plant-based butter for the Beyond Steak. Woo! Well, good morning. All right, lucky little scamp. So obviously when we were setting up, you can see the sticks that I used to raise the line so I could raise the edge of the tent so it doesn't sag, because it would pin into the ground like this. I got lucky with trees on this side and with that as well. But Esker now has I think it's called the Ontario 2 tent, where they have metal bars that fit into eyelets, so it doesn't matter where you pin it, which is a considerable design improvement. Getting packed up here, almost ready to go. Gonna dump the stove in the fire pit. The red squirrel is apparently hitching a ride home with me. You gotta get out of there, bud. Just emptying the ash in the fireplace, or in the fire pit, before I pack the stove in. Okay, this is a little bit much. It's time to go, bud. Like, seriously, get. Well, that about wraps it up for Yule Winter Camp 2024. We had a great time, but we're all packed up and ready to go. We'll see you on the next one. Well, there's something you don't see every day. 2 moose drinking by the river. What a great end to a great trip. Yule Winter Camp 2024.